I am DYANAROZAY, and I bring a unique commentary to your favorite reality TV shows and whatever is popping on social media. If you are not a subscriber, please become one. Hit that notification bell too, that way you don't miss any of my videos. I go by DYANAROZAY on all platforms, and I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me. What's up, Supreme Team? Welcome to the channel. Come on in, everybody. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Grand Rising, okay? I see you guys. If you can hear the sound of my voice, please drop your city, your state, your country, your island, wherever you are from, okay, into the chat so I can give you a shout out real quick. We got a lot to talk about, child. A lot. What's up, Lady D Keys? Anyone that you see with a purple wrench behind their name, like Lady D Keys, please make sure that you are respectful of them. They are the moderators, and they are here volunteering their time to make sure that we have a good time, okay? So what's up, Cali? What's up, Mississippi, New York? What's up, Washington, D.C.? Oh, Seattle, Washington, my bad. Seattle, Washington. Augusta, Georgia, what's up? North Carolina, Philadelphia. Memphis, Tennessee. What's up? North Florida. Montgomery, Alabama. South Carolina is cold and snow. I know, right? Crazy. You took the poll. Okay, thank you. There is a poll right above the chat. Please take it, okay? Because we're about to talk about some things, some more things. And I want to make sure I have the right folk, okay? Some of y'all may remember, some of you may not. What's up, California? What's up, Barbados? Appreciate you watching from there. South Carolina. I hope you all have stayed warm as you can, child. If you are part of these southern states that have gotten all this crazy snow, a lot of states are like in the negatives, right? It's crazy. Hey, everyone from Louisiana. Believe it, we have snow. I saw. What's up, Palm Beach? What's up, Houston? Come on in, Maryland. Child, I'm still in the house. I did venture out yesterday to go to the grocery store, and I got caught in the snow, but I got myself back home safe and sound, child. What is up, Bristol, Virginia? Okay, come on in. Thank you. I appreciate it. I love you too. Mary from Chicago is in the house. Cincinnati. What's up, my Ohio family? Come on in. The Lou is here. Chicago, New Orleans, New York. Okay, guys, listen. I don't know if you had an opportunity to see the video that I did yesterday. I did it last night. I had put a little TV promo on my IG stories. When I tell you guys that people have been losing their ever-loving minds, oh my goodness, cussing me out, talking about they see me, child. I'm like, do you see me? Oh my goodness, are you using your good eye, baby? I hope so. I hope so. Come in. Hattiesville, Maryland, North Carolina, what's up? I hope you are looking, child. Go ahead, see me. It has been crazy. Listen, I'm going to ask y'all a question because a lot of this information I got from y'all, okay? I was, I would mosey over to the channels that had some of the, I guess, the court documents and stuff. And you guys have been sending me messages on my IG. Didn't y'all tell me that Martell had some sort of court order, or Melody had a court order of protection against Martell? Am I mistaken? Please put a 1 in the chat if you were under the impression that that was the case. A 1 in the chat if you believe that Melody had some sort of court order of protection. I have to say, I got super confused yesterday. I got super confused. A lot of people are saying they believe that to be true. Okay. Baby, I told him that we saw each other. That's right. I went, you see me? Okay, Heifer, we do see each other. I sure did. I told them a lot of things, okay? I told them to crawl out of that lady's bottom, okay? Let her make room, okay? I told her a whole lot of things. Listen, you guys were the ones, not maybe I can't put a whole blanket, you know what I'm saying, in general, but for a channel, from channel to channel, because this has been what? A little bit over a year now. So, because it happened last year in January, is when Martell had gotten arrested. That first, arrested for harassing communications, DV, harassing communications. And I thought a lot of us were under the impression that there was a protective order that prevented them from filming together, because a lot of people was cussing people out on different channels. People were coming after content creators. Content creators were going after content creators, literally pounding the pavement, telling people who to watch, who not to watch, threatening people to Timbuktu, cussing Carlos King's ass out. You name it, people were doing it. Motherfucker, Melody and Martell ain't allowed to be in the same room. Destiny, why would you call Melody and ask her to go to that adult whatever game day shit? Cussing out Stormy. Melody ain't going to that shit. We were all, a lot of us, okay, because y'all done changed up on me yesterday. Y'all done changed up on me, child. Told me I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about, and how dare you, and you sick and tired of content creators who don't know what they talking about, and change your title, and goddamn you, and I hope you go to hell, and oh my God. I was like, oh my goodness, child. I was going to close the comments, but I said, fuck it, let it happen. Because I know for a whole year, I have been watching people jump off of all kind of buildings, and act a damn fool, like literally act a fool, child. Turns out, after I put the video up last night, they said that's all wrong. That is all wrong. Go back and read it. She can be in the same room with them. He's just not allowed to talk to her. I was like, oh. Oh, this whole time I had it wrong. I didn't know that. Um, I had no clue. But I appreciate the correction, okay, if that is the case. So for a lot of people who was very upset, very, very upset with me, child, because I had posted the video of a TV show that y'all all know Melody works on. That's how everybody a lot of people got to know her, because she happened to have been sitting in the vow ceremony that Martell is also sitting in. We do know, okay, contact order, protective order, court order. There's a court order. And for what a lot of y'all described when I was talking about it all 2024, you said to me that under no circumstances could this happen. You said to me, under no circumstances could it happen. Oh, Brittany, listen, Brittany said, what I'm not going to do is be disrespectful in the comments. Come on now, be mature. No, these people are, they're emotionally invested. And sometimes when you get tied to a certain story, it's really hard to untie yourself. And so what ends up happening is you attack the person who says something that's not what you're conditioned to hear. She can choose to film with him. She can choose not to film with him. It's all her business. It is all her business at the end of the day. And I think that's where we all I sometimes forget, because people do have people stump in the yard. You know what I'm saying? People are emotionally invested, mentally invested, financially invested, and all of a sudden something different happens and you lose it. You lose it. But at the end of the day, child, she is sitting in a seat. Martell is sitting on the other side. There's two different sides. And I just gave y'all what I knew, okay? At the time, what I knew from the clip is that there was, at least this is what was shared on a public platform. Anybody on the show who was inviting both Melody and Martell to any event had to tell both of them that they were coming so that they could make a decision to show up or not. They both appeared to be there. Melody was sitting. She saw Martell over there, but she was still sitting and, supporting her friends, the Fletchers. That's what it appeared to have been to me. What's up, Cheryl the Pearl? Welcome, welcome, welcome. But who knows? She might get up and walk. She might decide, I'm only going to go to the wedding, not to the reception or whatever party happened after, because we did see previews of the party. She wasn't there. But yeah, in the meantime, though, when I tell you I was sitting here, this is exactly how I was holding my face every time I got a little notification. I was like, damn. At one point, I almost cried. It was funny. Let's see. I'm thinking the issue is if he's around her or he'll try to talk to her, one of the cats will put them together. It's best not to be around each other. The gag is I don't understand why people come to your channel to verbally attack you or anybody's channel. I don't know. It is what it is. I just have to assume that it's just, a little bit of a mental break sometimes. Sometimes people have mental breaks. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, what's up, everybody? I'm on camera. Like I said I was going to be. Okay, I got my hat on. I am wearing Diana Ross. Come on in. I did see you tell people to calm down, child, but that doesn't mean anything. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Some people had to get blocked forever. Then they came back and they would write one comment with absolutely no history. Y'all do know that if you make a comment, we can see how many times you've commented on our page. We know if you've made 100 comments. We know if you made one and that was your only one. I don't respond to people who make one comment. You are a troll page or you already got blocked. Sometimes I might respond if you have a little more, if I know there's a history there, but usually I don't really give two cares. I did say that Martell looked like a creep, child, but I don't know if they heard that part. All they heard was what they wanted to hear. I don't even think they listened to the whole video, child. They was up in arms. They were frantic. Come on in. You just finished crocheting a Diana Ross hat. You did? Okay. Well, welcome. Thank you. I appreciate it. They're a little old. I got to do some maintenance on them. Hit the button on your way in. We're about to talk about how Melody sunned Martell damn near all of 2022. Okay. But we're talking about this builder's license and a whole lot of other things too. So come in, child. You're here for the hats and the commentary. Cool. Because that's what I actually do on the YouTube channel. I give commentary. So you're in the right place, okay? And I'm wearing a hat, so you're in the right place. 668 of you are here, which means I'm doing something right. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. Please hit that like button on your way in. Say hello to me by hitting the like button. If you're not a subscriber, become one. And yeah, let's get into it. Y'all know that Saturday is the season finale. I believe they only got 14 episodes. They typically get 15 episodes. I think for the last 2 years, they've gotten 15 episodes. I heard through the grapevine that they got shorted 1 episode, so 14. And they also got it, I think there's only 2 episodes for the reunion instead of 3. So they might have gotten short at 2 for the season. But I'm still looking forward to seeing the show. And I have been saying on my channel that I thought that this season, season 9, has been one of the best in a very long time because everybody has been involved. Okay. Come on in. Thank you, Denise. You're sweet. I appreciate that. Everybody has been involved, and I love it when we see all of this, right? I am married, child. I am married. Anyway, we talked about that protective order. Can I show y'all something real fast, though? Hold on one second. I want to show y'all, because I care about y'all, and I want to make sure that y'all understand what we got going on in the world right now. Okay? Hold on one second. I don't know if everybody had an opportunity to see this. So take a look at it. It says that the current administration directs the CDC and the FDA, the actual organizations that's supposed to protect our food, our air, our water, also Center of Disease Control. They have both been asked to halt all public health notices and updates until further notice. We know that bird flu happens to be, in the country right now, along with norovirus and some other things that they said is getting bad. And right now they've been asked to not provide any additional health updates. So I said this because, number one, I want y'all to know and protect yourself. Make sure that you are carrying, from what I'm understanding, hand sanitizer does not work. So you want to actually use soap and water, or just get yourself some actual alcohol, like a bottle of alcohol, pour over your hands. Wipe your hands if you're not in a place where you could use soap and water. That way you can protect yourself from some of this stuff, because y'all have heard me say this before. I actually talked about it in regards to Love and Marriage Huntsville. I said, if you have not been paying attention, this is probably one of the best cases of the art of war that we have ever seen. Married to Medicine, Melody and Martell is art of war, okay? Art of war, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. It is the ability to understand your opponent's psychological disposition and work from there, okay? A lot of people are saying it's in God's hands. Make sure that you do what you can to put it in your hands too, like you want to protect yourself at all costs. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how long this is going to be on pause. Let me check. It's expected to be halted up until February 1st is what that particular notification is saying. And I am pulling this from Neighborhood Talk, but they said February 1st. Okay, so we got 2 weeks, about a week and some change. What's up, England? I appreciate you coming in. Yeah, so we know that this stuff is going down. We know that C-19 is still around as well. So just keep yourself healthy. Keep yourself healthy. Number one reason for bankruptcy, medical debt. Keep yourself healthy. Make sure if you're not supposed to have sugar, don't eat sugar, child. If you're not supposed to have, soda, don't drink soda, all the things. Just practice, good health, mental health, emotional, physical, all the things, because we have no clue what rug is being pulled from underneath us, child. Okay? And I said that Melody and Martell practice the art of war. The government is doing that with us right this second. We might have 4 long years of this where we don't know exactly what's going on. And, that could be hard. Okay. So anyway, let's get into it. Speaking of art of war, let's talk about what y'all are here for. Thank you guys for coming in. Let me make sure that y'all hit my like button first, because y'all know sometimes y'all like to play with me. I have 805, so there should be at least 402 likes, right? Because it should be half. Nope. Y'all shorting me. Y'all done shorted me like 107 likes. Keep liking. I need a 107. We need to get a 402, and then I can start. It shouldn't take y'all that long to get me to 402 likes, especially since there's 800 and something of y'all here. Okay? Come on. Come on. If I can do my research and bring y'all the content, y'all can help me out with hitting the like button, damn it. I've taken a licking yesterday, all last night, all of today, people calling me out my name. Probably didn't even go vote, and they sit here acting a fool like this, okay? We all suffering for them. Make sure y'all take that poll at the top of the page, too. I got 391 votes so far. Come on. Not there yet. What's up, Clone in the House? Clone in the House is my real sister, okay? Not my play sister. We got the same mama, same daddy. You said, hold them hostage, Diana. I shouldn't even have to do this. I shouldn't even have to do this. Hit the damn like button. What is the problem? Oh my God. If I was lying to y'all been hitting the like button all day. Hit the like button, damn it. Come on. Nope. Keep hitting it. Keep hitting it. Come on in. Ooh, child. Y'all be making me work. Work. Come on, struggles. Come on. Unfortunate. Child. Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, y'all. So anyway, let's get to it. So you said, don't give in, baby. I'm not. At the end of the day, okay, I know what this shit is about. Y'all don't have any problem showing up on my page to, cuss me out at 12 in the morning, 1 in the morning, 3 in the morning. So y'all can hit that like button too. Period. Okay. Let's see. Get the clicking. Facts. All right. So anyway, listen. Let's talk about it. This builder's damn license. Y'all remember, y'all already know that Martell didn't have a builder's license, still doesn't have a builder's license, but y'all also should know that in 2022, I think it would have been maybe just a year past Melody and Martell's divorce. I think they got divorced in April maybe of 2020, right? But it felt like everything kind of went haywire around 2022. We know that they got into that epic fight online where that's where we got that's where we were actually notified. Hold on, let me take this down. That's when we were actually notified about the Revenge P. Melody posted it. Melody posted Revenge P. Really, that's when everybody received information about it somewhat, because she didn't give us details on it. It was something that was going on between the two of them. And then she made the post because that's where they were talking online. And she just said Revenge P, really. And then she talked about, she pays attention to the promises, not threat, had 4 kids with you some kind of way. All of that happened in 2022. That was in August. Y'all see the date at the top, August 27 of 2022, right? And then a couple of months before that, if that was August, actually in July, that was when July of 2022, that's when Martell had that wine launch in Huntsville, right? He had one for the show that happened in Atlanta, and then he had one in Huntsville. I think they were at some sort of art, I don't know, maybe a museum or something. I know it was on the hill overlooking the city. Everybody kept saying they knew what it was or where it was. And here's the date. Can y'all see the date? Hold on. It says July 30th, 2022, because I want to make sure that these dates are showing where they're supposed to. So if y'all want to pause this and read it, you can. He's talking about the support of the community and how the wine was named after his grandmother. And he was talking about how he was going to make history. That was on July 30th, 2022. And then in August of 2022, Melody and Martell, you know, they had that epic war online. That was when everything exploded. Everything exploded. And like I said, the introduction of Revenge P happened with us as the fan group who was watching them. And, as sad as it was, we were going back and forth between them. As a content creator, I was pulling what they were saying to each other and reporting it back to you guys, my subscribers, as was a lot of content creators, almost damn near every one of them, right? Anybody that you follow in the sector probably shared information about that. Also in 2022, outside of Martell filing for full custody, because he started it first, Melody shared that with us. Melody shared that with us. I think she was on, I want to say it was the Shade Room. She did an interview with the Shade Room, and y'all can Google it, or you can go on to YouTube and just type Melody Cherie Shade Room, and it's going to pop up. That's when she let everybody know. And I feel like it may have only been like a week or 2 weeks before this wine launch. So Art of War, you know what I'm saying? Because I was like, ooh, nobody's buying that wine. Nobody's buying that wine now. But child, she had went and told everybody, child, he taking me to court for full custody. And we were all, even though we had heard that man say that dumb shit on TV at least 3 times, I think. One time in the house with her, another time at the coffee shop, he said it 4 times. Another time when he was talking to Big Lou, he made the comment. Another time when he was talking to, they were at Melody's office, and the Core 6 was there having a meeting, and he walked out. That's why I'm gonna take the kids. And I was like, oh my God, the amount of times that he had said that was so crazy, right? But even then, we watched it play out, right? So that's something that he did. Child, I'm looking at my black phone, baby. I got it with the little lips on the back. What else? But he was dating Sheree. That was the other thing that happened in 2022. Dating in quotes, child, because he apparently said in court that wasn't the case. Anyway, I had already talked about my side of things when it comes to this court order. And the real reason why I wanted to bring it up is because a lot of people have been jumping off the bridge all of 2024 saying that they weren't allowed to film together, that he wasn't allowed to do this, he wasn't allowed to do that. Now everybody's saying it wasn't that big of a deal. So y'all pick which side of the fence you want to be on. I went to sleep and I slept like a baby, child. Okay? Slept like a baby. It seemed to ruffle a lot of your feathers, though. So I have to just let y'all be where you are, because is it a big deal or is it not? Is really the question I asked when I looked at it at the end of the day. Like, well, damn, a lot of people was really going off and really harming people, like causing all kinds of crazy and mischief. And now, after I put out the video and said the two of them were in the same room filming, because yeah, they're all filming as a group at this point, it became not a big deal. How dare you? Not a big deal. How dare you? I see you. Who do you think you are? It was so much crazy shit. I could not believe my eyeballs. Okay. I heard Melody say that she wasn't filming with him. I thought at least that's what she said. I told y'all what had came out as the rule for everybody. And even though these grown folks who signed contracts to be on the show made grown folk decisions for them, sometimes the grown folks that watch this, that watch us talk about it and comment on it, y'all don't act so grown. Y'all act like y'all have some sort of, y'all tell people what to do over there. I'm not sure. I'm just, reporting it out, child. Anyway, the other thing that Martell was doing in 2022 is dating Sheree, like I said. Okay, so those were the things that was going on. There was a couple of things that I saw: restraining order, no contact order, whatever the order. When Martell was specifically asked on an episode where he was in this like little guy circle, I think everybody was in the circle, all the guys were talking. I think Chris Fletcher may have asked him, "Do you have a restraining order?" He rolled his eyes and he said, "Psh," like, "What the hell are you talking about?" kind of thing. But when that happened, I do remember people saying, "Martell, you know damn well blankety blank blank blank." So you guys seem to have known better than the court, better than production, better than Melody herself. We sometimes we listen to y'all. Sometimes I listen to you. I think that you know what you're talking about. Turns out that maybe you didn't know. But at the end of the day, some of the craziness, some of the fallout that happened all year long against people doesn't add up to exactly what's going on here. And that's the real embarrassment, because I have been saying for a very long time, child, if I was a producer or a network exec and I was watching this shit, I would just take my box of popcorn and enjoy. Like, what do you want me to do when you don't even have the facts straight? It's crazy. We have to be careful. We have to be careful, child. Anyway, you know me coming over here trying to blame me like y'all didn't see what the hell was going on. 2024 was full of shenanigans. Um, ooh, I see you, child. Um, it's the last episode of the season, correct? It's the finale. So she happened to have sat in a space where she could watch her friends get married and did. It is what it is, okay? It is what it is. But when I was saying X, Y, and Z Scorpio, how many times did I get my ass handed to me? Every second. Every second. Oh, she done switched up, child. The amount of people who literally came for me, the amount of people who was saying all kinds of nasty, rotten, low down, dirty dog shit. I don't even mind coming back on here and telling people to go and lose it. Okay. Mhm. It was crazy. Okay, cool. I'm just asking we all on the same page. Fine. If it embarrasses y'all, that's okay too, because it doesn't bother me, child. Um, anyway, child, back to what I was saying. Back to what I was saying. One of the other things that happened during this year is Martell and some of the cast kept talking about how Melody could not have gotten her money up that quick, right? People kept saying, I don't believe it. She's just selling t-shirts. There was a whole lot of conversations around Melody and Melody's pockets. Do y'all remember that? Put a 3 in the chat if y'all remember people having conversations about where she was financially and basically saying that she is, I guess, fronting for the gram, shit like that. Put a 4 in the chat if you remember that, or 3. Sorry about that. Put a 3. A lot of people are saying that they do remember. In fact, that's the fastest amount of 3s I've ever seen. Okay. People kept saying it. People kept talking about it. And then people kept saying, well, I already talked to y'all about the 47 acres. I told you that the 47 acres is no more, that they weren't able to sell it. They did not take any proceeds from it. Melody has shared with y'all 1,001 times that she walked away from that relationship with nothing. She did not get a paycheck of any kind. She said she didn't even have beds and shit for her kids. And people kept trying to figure out, then how did you bounce back so quick, right? And then Melody's mama came out and she made a post, or actually she didn't make a post, my bad, let me take that back. She went on to this channel right here. um, I do not know her first name, but her channel name is Shows Styles in Spirit. Okay, Show Styles and Spirits. And she went over to this channel and she ended up sharing information over there about the money. Okay, do y'all remember that? Because people kept saying stuff like Melody's mom and Melody and her mother had the 47 acres and they were the ones who did X, Y, and Z. Y'all kept making it seem like it was something else when it was not that. Y'all can go back and listen to that last video if you need any backup or additional information on those 47 acres that did not exist after they had gotten divorced. I do believe that it was filed in their bankruptcy. There's two banks that have, I think, over $1 million worth of debt that they weren't allowed to put into the bankruptcy. They weren't allowed to put into the bankruptcy, and both of their names are still on it, okay? But let me just read this to y'all real fast so that we can be on the same page. So in this transcript, Vanessa's talking about how her mother had passed away in a car accident. So she says, during the days of my grandmom, she said, I can't even say my mom because my mom was killed in a car accident. So we remember Melody saying that her grandmother died in a car accident, right? So then she goes on to say, when I was very young, she's talking about how her grandmother worked and how her dad welcomed the extra income. Her grandfather welcomed the extra income. Let me turn it on to the next, because people kept saying, well, where did Melody is wealthy because she comes from a wealthy family. I don't think I heard Melody say that. I think they said that there was people in her family that were successful, but I don't think that she said that her mother herself was wealthy. But anyway, she says that she specializes in a specific kind of real estate, okay? And she was talking about the real estate that she does. She said that she does timberland tracts, which I never had heard of before, but she said she started working in forest management or forestry management, and she was buying timberland tracts. And then she said when Mell was married, she had bought a plot of land for Melody, okay? She had stated that she had bought a plot of land from Melody. And she said she kept asking them to come visit the land. And when she says they, I interpreted to mean Martell and Melody when they were married. But she was like, I kept asking them to come visit and they weren't interested in it. Okay. And then she goes on to say, y'all can screenshot this if you want. Sorry. She went on to say that the value of the land, she said it was a short-term investment, but the value of the land continued to increase. And then after Melody, when she realized that Melody was not interested in the land, child, she said, when I realized Melody was not interested in the land, she had maybe did not want to continue here in Huntsville. She did not want to stay in Huntsville. She said, I ended up selling the land and giving Melody the money. Okay. Do y'all recall that? It's right here in black and white. So I put it as 1, 2, and 3. Y'all can go back and look at it, or you can screenshot it and read it for yourself. She said, take them to show the track, and they were always busy. They never got a chance to come see it. She said, but I continued to just show them pictures and stuff throughout the years. And then recently, when I realized that Melody was not interested in the timberland, that this is not the type of real estate that she is interested in, that she wanted to do something different. I was fortunate enough because the interest rates were dropping and everything was going up. She said, I got it for the sale. I ended up selling it and got it for exactly what we wanted to sell it for. And she was able to give her the cash. That's how she said it. Okay. I'm gonna put that at the end. She said, I was able to give her the cash, and it's been beautiful to see what she's done with everything. It ended up working out that way. Okay. So I'm putting this up here to kind of give y'all some more information, okay, that she did have a little bit of help from her mama, because Damn it, we can't do this by ourselves all the time. You know what I'm saying? And even though she didn't have to share that with anybody, she didn't have to share it with anyone. There was a whole lot of people that were, you know, in her pockets, confused, trying to figure shit out, including her ex. And they were all making these comments about the money and what was going on, and people got confused about it. So I'm putting this up on the screen to show you that, because after that it just became hit after hit after hit after hit. Okay, so when people are saying, you know, that's not what happened, yeah, listen, you got to have a plan when you walk away from some shit. You know what I'm saying? Come on in, welcome. I appreciate you guys. Keep hitting the like button, please, and thank you. And this video doesn't have enough views, by the way, so y'all should go put in the search bar, Show Styles and Spirit, then put Vanessa's name in it, and it'll pop right up for her. Okay. It was an excellent interview. She did a great job. And it worked toward her success. Exactly. This is a story that her mama told. Okay. Just an FYI. I put it in black and white. You see it right there, transcript. So don't come for me. And stop making up stories about how they sold the 47 acres, and somebody else said some shit like, well, her mama had 30 acres and they've been developing and all this other stuff. I'm like, where do y'all get that stuff? They never said that. They never said that, child. Just an FYI, this is what, if you have it, if you can, generational wealth would look like. This is what it looks like to have that kind of help and support. You know what I'm saying? Because they both had to file bankruptcy. She told you that. They both had a lot going on. This is something that the castmates didn't know, but they were definitely questioning. Okay? I understand. Sometimes you do have to defend yourself. Otherwise, y'all know how these lies work. What I'm doing right now is clearing up lies, because when I talk about stuff on my platform, people still come for me. People still come for me and tell me that I'm lying about shit and it never happened that way. Child, goodbye. I was listening to way more stuff than y'all. Okay? So that's part of it. I'm not finished. Okay? I appreciate that. It's not a bad thing. It's just that sometimes people don't, you know, the information's coming from all places and people get a little possessive. That's what Miss Van said, that she sold the land and she gave the proceeds to Mell. And she said, it's been exciting watching what she did with it. She didn't say what, she just said she gave it to her. She said that she ended up getting the exact amount that she wanted from the land. Land costs money. Y'all know that shit. I mean, God ain't making no more of it. You know what I'm saying? So I hear you, Tay T. Now, if it don't apply, let it fly, child. I'm just saying. Everybody else has come for me. Now here, let's talk about this other part that was happening in 2022. Okay? Let's look. We gonna get to this part. Y'all remember this shit right here? This was toward the end. Actually, the date is right there. December 31st, 2022. What does it say? She said, red roses delivery. The day just keeps getting better. Hashtag him. And then she read the card. The card said, congratulations, you did it. And she said, I sure did. Okay. Congratulations, you did it. You sure did. And people was like, who the hell is him? And everybody had her tied to that actor. Who was the guy who ran for office in Michigan? Put it in the chat. Y'all know who it was. Who's the guy who was running for office in Michigan? He showed up at one of the mimosas with Mell. Hill Harper. Everybody was tying her to Hill Harper that year. Everybody, okay? Everybody was tying her to Hill Harper. The other thing that she kept saying every time she made a post was what? I told y'all to do it at the top of the chat. Let's see if y'all was able to guess it. Did y'all take the poll? Okay. If you took the poll, the correct answer was 5 blessings. Okay. I said fill in the blank. For every demon, she posted 5 blessings. She would post that damn near almost in every post. Okay. The actual choices were 20 favors, 10 angels, 5 blessings. 12% of y'all said I was pickling cucumbers. What did I miss? But Melody was on Martell's ass. And again, I was saying all of this as what? Art of war. Number one, you got your mama over there who's able to help you out with some money, sold a plot of land that she had, was able to give it to Mell so that Mell wasn't starting from rock bottom. Even though that mofo had did a couple of things trying to keep her her clothes and stuff away from the kids, even though she walked away with no child support, she walked away with no financial support from him whatsoever, she was still able to get it back. Mell and Holt Custom Homes also got 50K total in PP loans. I can send you the records, Diana. I believe everybody on the show did benefit from the PPP loans. I did see that. I did see that. Yep. I believe you. So you don't even have to send it to me. I know I saw some of that. But yeah, if she was doing that, then she would have had to put it toward a business. Okay. But yeah, there was a lot of stuff going on, right? Hold on. Not finished. Because I showed y'all that. I showed you these flowers, right? And she kept saying him. And a lot of people were trying to figure out who him was. And Martell was losing his mind because he didn't know. And then what happened? Let's put this up here. Do y'all recognize that? Somebody said Marlene could never. Oh my God. Do y'all recognize that? What was that? That's a billboard. That is a billboard in the city of Huntsville. Can y'all see it? She was promoting her song. Imagine driving down the street and seeing a billboard of your ex-wife with Cloud9 posted. Okay. I know Martell almost wrecked one day. Okay. And then she posted, I already told y'all about this post right here where she had that arm thrown around her and nobody knew who it was. That was also December 23rd, 2022. When Martell was out there, dating, fake dating Sheree. Melody was out here with these posts like she had moved on, child, with these arms thrown around her. Now, we don't know what happened to this guy because I don't think she ever said, I don't think she ever told anybody what happened next. But she did make this post like she was, with somebody. Hold on, I'm trying to find the exact picture. Okay. She said manifested that thing and it's been up ever since, right? Now, people kept saying different types of stuff. We don't know. At the end of the day, she straight up was posting pictures like she was in another relationship. She showed herself in some other, like when she went on vacation. All we got to see was a little bitty ankle. Somebody kept saying that it was her son. And she was like, that is not my son. I think even Kimmy was like joking, talking about Melody. Come on now. Who is it? Tell us. And then her family got on to Facebook and they started talking about it. Her cousin, I think this is her cousin. And she was like, baby, I couldn't wait till this news got out because a couple of y'all had my girl ducked up, minus the F, ducked up, like she was pressed about her ex. Okay. And she was like, okay. They were all asking, who is it? Spill it. And she was like, not gonna happen. She ain't saying nothing. And then she said that the whole family was happy for Melody and her new boo. And they said she's being treated like a princess, as she should. Remember that? Hold on. And then she was like, I wish she would just pop out and show ninjas. She said, I wouldn't pop out, actually. She said, I wouldn't pop out until I popped out married. But I can assure you that he's everything that she deserves and more. And he fine. I'm so happy for her. It's good to see her this happy. Like, all of this was going on. All of this was going on during the custody case. All of this, okay? Didn't she say that she has a king? Did she say that? I don't remember. But then we got this audio too. Let me play this for y'all because this was actually hilarious. This is the part that really messed everybody up, child. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure it's turned up.
All of you guys are doing well individually, and a lot of people want to know, Martell, what is the latest in terms of your home builder's license? Have you taken the test?
No.
Why haven't you taken it?
Man, I took that thing three times before, man. God, dang. About 7, 8 years ago.
And I even offered Melody to tutor you because I felt like that could be.
Whose books you got right now? You got my books right now.
So you're never going to take the test.
I mean,
So he said, you're never going to take the test. This is Carlos King, because everybody's been asking about this damn test.
I mean, it's a possibility, but I'm not in the rush. Carlos, can I clarify something? In these cases, the owner of the company usually never has the builder's license.
That's Marceau, by the way. He's talking about how usually the owner of the company never has a builder's license. That's what he said.
But he usually never has the builder's license. They have a quality cases. The owner of the company usually never has the builder's license. They have a qualified agent.
Thank you.
And so they get they hire a qualified agent, and then they take the test and they work at the company. And the builder's license is for the company through that person. So what Martell is saying, I know it has in general contractor. When you're doing houses, I don't know, sometimes. But I got a little bit. But the truth is that a lot of companies out there, even these big builders, the owner doesn't have a, and the owner doesn't have a license.
Yeah.
So the owner doesn't even have a license. Look at this person. See, this is what I'm talking about. Seeing beyond the surface. Somebody I've never even seen before. This person is not a follower of mine. They don't follow me on any level. They literally just come over to troll. And it's probably another content creator. More than likely, they were sent by a content creator. Or, you know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things that make me smile on the inside, because I know that you just don't have the talent. You can never be me. That is all that's going on right now. So good luck to you. You know what I'm saying? I wish you the best. Oh my goodness. Let's see. The owner should never let the employees know as much about him regarding the business. They'll be back because they have nothing else to do. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, now let's get to the other part. Let me show y'all. Then we had this, right? This is when Melody had made the post. Hold on. This is when Melody had made the post, woo, and then she shows her certificate of completion for her builder's license. This was on December 30th, after Martell had gotten his ass played, and we all knew that he could not pass the builder's license that season. He literally could not pass it. They showed him with the tutor. They showed him with everything, okay? But then she ended up taking time out of her day, literally to sun Martell. That's it. All of it was to sun Martell, to show that she was able to go on ahead and still get that damn builder's license up. Here's a bigger picture of it. She was showing herself with the little dancing emojis, and you see it there. And then she had the, look, let me finish, child. Then she had the nerve to tell everybody what she had going on before she ended up, when she posted it. Check this out. Okay. She said, my babies were literally cheering for me. Did you pass the quiz? How many more hours? You've got this, Mom. Now we are about to celebrate with some cookies and ice cream, all to let Martell know you're never gonna get it, child. Okay. Again, art of war, because this is what it is. At the end of the day, you playing with somebody's head and letting them know, bitch, you used to, but you don't anymore. You can't. Okay. 3 times he admits to failing this test. All right. And then she also said this. She said, in the midst of everything else that I had going on, okay, putting out new singles. I think she was had a film that she was also doing. Might have even went on tour at one point, child. But she said, with everything else that I have going on, I decided to renew my home builder's license due to the number of people who reached out to me. It expired last year. And I was like, I don't think that I'm going to renew, but I had a change of mind. Well, to renew, you had to do 6 hours of CE coursework. And she said, I don't know how I was going to fit it in, but she did. And then she said at 11:53 a.m. on December 30th, it was done. Your girl will be a licensed builder again as soon as she receives a confirmation from the board. Now, that was literally all to just sun Martell, in my opinion, okay? They have to renew their builder's license every year. She had let it lapse or expire. And then knowing that Martell could not pass the shit, she said, let me get these CE classes in. Let me get these CE classes in for myself, okay? As of right now, I don't think that Melody renewed it again, because when you go to there's a website you can go to and type the name in, and hers does not come up. So it would have come up under Melody Holt. I did Melody Holt and Melody Rogers. Both of them did not show her as a licensed builder for the year of 2024. Okay. However, it could have expired. It could have expired recently, but who knows? As of right now, she's not. But it says that in Alabama, you have to renew every year in order to keep your certification active. So it looks like all she would have to do is do it again if she chose to. At the end of the day, Martell, as we all know, still does not have his license, and Melody did. And at the end of the day, like I was saying, it really was just a moment of war for the two of them. They're still at it, unfortunately, but it was a moment of war for the two of them. Okay. Listen, your name is just H. I don't know. She doesn't talk to me like that. So I have no clue what she does with her pockets outside of what I'm showing y'all right here. That's it. That's all. I don't know anything more than that. And to be honest, when everybody else was reporting on it, I was one of the few channels who said I did not give two shits. I did not care about Tisha and Marceau. I was not reporting on it like that. It just didn't bother me. You have to take the test every year. Yes, you do. Every year in order to keep it active. And she did admit in one of these posts right here that she did let it expire. She said, I let it expire the year before, but all she had to do was renew it by taking her CE exam. So she told everybody that she had to retake it. So as of right now, it does not look like she has it. But I guess if she wanted to do it again, all she would have to do is take the CE course again, because she already said that she had let it lapse before. So that was pretty much it. that was pretty much it, child. I just wanted to talk to y'all. That was a good level of petty. And we have to just, ease up off the pressure, child, because sometimes people do too much, way too much. The good thing about YouTube is if you don't like one blogger, you can go find another one. Okay? Like, you don't have to stick around, child. This isn't the only place to deliver the news, okay? It is what it is. But you guys, that is pretty much it, child. Let's see what else you got to say. Let's see, I try. I see. She might have said that before, Marceau. I'm better than you in every aspect of your life, child. She did not build anything. Just an FYI, because a lot of people kept saying this is the one thing when people start playing with people's pockets, because the fans have done this a million times. I've seen it. She has said, listen, I really enjoy acting, singing, doing my makeup line or whatever it is, their skincare line. And people will be like, Melody could just be a builder. She don't need this fucking show. How do you know that she doesn't need this show? I mean, how do you know that? It always makes me laugh. You have to let people make their money the way they make their money, child. You don't know if they need the show or not. If she's on it, I would think she needed it. But people be trying to decide for you how people make their money. She got that builder's license to let Martell know. He can take it for a fourth time. He still may not pass the test, period. Okay. But she said with everything that she had going on, she made it a point of writing this long ass speech. With everything that I had going on, I still found a way to squeeze this in. I had a new man. I had a new song coming out that I dropped. I was promoting that. The whole family was talking about how they met the man. Okay. She was putting up billboards. She was doing all kinds of shit to let Martell know I don't give two damns, right? She said, I'm still, taking care of these kids. And I still found time. I'm still on the TV show and I still found time to take the test. That's how you flex. That's how you flex, period. It was funny to me. Anyway, we can put to rest that Melody built houses on the 47 acres or the 30 acres or whatever acres y'all putting out there, child. Her mama said she sold land and she gave her the money. Okay. So don't y'all be jumping out there if y'all don't got a mama who's giving y'all, who's selling land and giving y'all money. Don't be jumping out there, okay? Make sure y'all have all the facts. Come on in, come on in. Melody had a license, correct. Martell was doing the building from what I understand, correct. That's why I said that development project, I think, was on Mell's side, but I don't know. I mean, on Martell's side. It was on Martell's side, but when she left the marriage and the project and Chris Fletcher comes to her, Melody literally asked him, did you talk to Martell? Because he is going to flip out. And she did walk away from that deal too, because from what I'm understanding, the developers did want to work with her and she did not move forward with it. So I asked y'all in the last video, would y'all have walked away from a multi-million-dollar deal? I asked y'all. A lot of you said no. Some of y'all said yes. All right. A builder's license is to repair or remodel. Contractor's license. But that's it. that's it. That's all. You guys hung out with me for an hour. I appreciate it. I actually like going back down memory lane a little bit and coming in and telling you guys what I see. Okay. I think sometimes, this is my opinion, just my opinion. What's up, Layla? Sometimes we weaken her story with the lies. It's much stronger when you just tell the actual facts. Did Coleslaw try to take that damn test too? Ooh, that sucks. But you guys, that is it. That is all. If you guys are coming in late, hopefully you will go back and listen to the replay, child. Okay. Yeah, what else? What else? What else? Not a whole lot. I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me. Make sure you are following me on all of my platforms at DYANAROZAY. Hit that like button, share the video, please and thank you, because that's how others find me here on YouTube. And I will catch you all on the next one. Bye-bye.